Chief, day 13. Would you say that you think the engines are making oil?
No, I was just kidding. This one's still good though.
We haven't put any oil in that one. It's the opposite.
Yeah, now we switched. I think we used all the oil, Chief. This is for the generator, isn't it?
No, that's not.
Is this in? Oh, Volvo.
I think, is that our last full gallon?
Yeah.
Is it full?
No, it's not full.
Okay. All right, guys, you guys see it's a rainy morning. We finally had to shut the air conditioners off. It's been nice not having to, just having a cool day. We had a cool day yesterday, fairly cool day. And then last night, like I said, I had to shut off all the air conditioners. It was just cool in here, so it just made it nice instead of just that heat all the time. So we should have a rainy, cool day today. I think it's gonna rain all day today. I don't know how good the videos are gonna be, but we'll see. And today is day 13, and again, we're going from Alton Marina, Illinois to Lugston tug service, and it's just a tug that we tie off to their float, actually. It's raining pretty good. It's been raining all night long. Pulling out of the marina here. Same place we parked last time we came in. We'll put you under cover, but we wouldn't fit.
And just so you know, last night I did close the side curtain up there on that side, and I put all the covers on the electronics.
Did you do that before you went to bed?
Yeah. I did it earlier. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when I
See if it's raining out there.
Fuck yeah. Every log jumping today.
Alright, so making the corner here, you can see that kind of the mist off the water. So we got about 16 miles to go to get off the Mississippi, and then we're on the Illinois River, and that's what will really tell the test of how long this. See what we can do here, see how much speed we're gonna get. You see, we're pretty typical right now. I can speed up just a little bit when the engines warm up here. So talking about that, what kind of fuel mileage are we getting? Up the Mississippi, we got probably about right at a mile, a little over a mile to the gallon, probably about 1.25 miles to the gallon. We were at about 2,200 RPMs with these Volvo D40s at 2,200 RPMs and just clumping along. My average cruise speed, this is the cruise speed I like right about here, 1950. You can see I'm doing about 6.45 knots. On a regular cruise speed, that would be, we'd be plunking along pretty good at about, if I didn't have any current, I'd be doing about 7.5 miles an hour, which is about perfect. You really want to get some fuel economy out of here and back them down to about 1,700, but I don't, you'd be doing about 6.5 miles an hour, 5.5 knots. There's all the casinos right there, you guys can see. Chief, did you go in and lose any money last night in the casinos?
Matter of fact, I won. You know how I won?
I didn't go.
In.
Chief, there you go. So just a nice, cool, rainy morning. First time we haven't had to turn the generator on in a...
Well, it's stuffy in here, so...
It looks like a little microburst here. Get through this thing and wow. First tow of the day. Not a big one. Jave. Looks like it's gonna be rain all day right now, huh, Chief? All right, folks, so today we officially left the Mississippi and are now on the Illinois. And it looks like now you were doing about back up to 8 miles an hour, which is about 7 knots, a little over 7 knots. And so that's good. Now we get back to our 100-mile days. Today we're, I'm not sure we can quite knock out 100, but it's just good because the next day that we can really start planning our days, really know what's going to happen here. A lot of rain today. I think it's supposed to rain mostly, but I've enjoyed the cooler weather. It's been brutally freaking hot.
Brutally hot.
Yeah, so it's just nice having this cool weather.
Yeah, it's like real nice.
So hopefully we'll get some, I love the bald eagles on the Illinois. Last year we saw some incredible bald eagles, but I mean, if the weather's like this, it's going to be rough to show you guys any. But I hopefully do get to see one while we're on here. We're on here for the next probably 3 days, and then 1 day in Lake Michigan. Beautiful out here on the Illinois. Breaking the clouds there. Been raining all morning. It'll be a long day today. It'll be 100 miles all the way if we make it all the way to Hoppies. So on day 13, I called Lugston Tug. They will let us in for the night. Chief is down starting lunch. Chief, talk to me. It's much nicer having these cooler temperatures. make it for a couple days. Looks like we got a hell of a storm behind us too. You guys can see it or not, but that eagle just caught a fish and he brought it over there and he's eating it on the shore. Wish I could zoom in a little more. Love watching those bald eagles. Florence Highway Bridge, Florence Highway Bridge, do you copy? Yes sir, we're northbound and we're going to need a lift when we get to you.
What kind of height you need?
We need 28 feet.
I'll get out of your way.
Nice cool breeze, feels good. So he raised a bridge for us. We asked for 28 feet. So he probably raised it to about 35 feet. Do you know what channel the tows work on the Illinois here? Channel 13. Thank you.
I do. Yeah, right now, if you can set the bridge down, clear traffic, I'll get her started back up to you when you're a little closer.
Coming in hot, getting ready to pass our hunt tow for the day. All day long. There's Captain. Weather's gotten a little better on us. Nice cool day today. Taking a little pass here. Pretty good sized tow there. You might have to go hunting. What are we gonna hunt today?
We're hunting fly today. Not much to eat, but they are a little pesky.
Chief. God!
Kill that! Good, baby! Look at that right there, baby! That boy is in a lot of pain right now. They're gonna be right there. Killing is my business, and business is good.
Major pain.
Woo! Some of that.
So we're over here at the LaGrange lock, and this is pretty typical. I mean, it's no communication at all. They're talking to each other on the radios. We can hear them. We're trying to talk to them. They're not giving us any instructions. They're not giving us any help at all. So all we can do is just drop our anchor, and I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna. I mean, I don't know what. Could be here all night just to get through this. But what we'll try and do is just sit here on hook, and then we'll try and get through the other side, and then we'll just anchor on the other side and just call it a night. Is what we'll do. It's the best we can do. So guys, we did get there's a northbound going through, then there's a southbound coming back through, and then if we can get through before the next tow comes up, we can make it, but I just don't know if that's going to be possible. So we'll see what happens. We could be here all night at this lock right here. So we'll see. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. We were getting close to stopping anyway, so not a big deal to us. You just got to kind of roll with the punches out here. And it is what it is. You know, it's just, you got to have that kind of attitude. If you want to fight it, you can fight it. So we're gonna pull the anchor. The tows talked, and they said they'll let us through. So it was pretty cool. They're gonna let us sneak in front of a tow. So we made it into the lock. I think we're just gonna float this one. It was nice of us because there's tows that come in both directions. We could have been held up here a long time, but they put that tow through, and then the other tow agreed to let us just come through real quick.
Mike Bowser on the way down. Roger it.
It's amazing watching these tows do these sharp corners. You know how much horsepower that is? What everything has got to happen right there for him to make this corner. So it's a pretty tight corner. We're just gonna stay out of his way. So he cannot turn this boat, so he'll wait for the Lugston tug service. They'll come over and they'll push his front end around to get around this corner right here. That's how hard it is on these boats, and that's why that service is there, so that they can help them get around these two corners here that are really tough. And that's a big tow right there. He's basically stuck. He can't do. I've seen him over there trying to turn, and there's nothing he can do until the little barge gets to him. Okay, folks, today was a long day. We actually did over 100 miles. We're at Lugston tow service, and they let you tie off to the tows here. You can see the tow right here, and then we actually have a little bit of power cord they gave us, and we'll run with a little air. It's not hot out, but it is getting a little. You need some airflow in the boat. Anyway, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Tomorrow we'll knock out another 100. Today was a little over 100 miles getting here. We tried to get into a little anchorage. Just didn't work out, so we just decided to pay. It's like $1 a foot to come over here and tie off to one of these tows. Anyway, peace out. Make sure you live life with no regret. I do. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.